Hi, this is Ann with Ann Ceramics, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use Kimple's Pickling. If you're an old ceramicist and you remember Gare's color washes, this is similar to that. First thing you want to do is just shake it really well and get it mixed up. And then put you some out onto a tile that you've covered with aluminum foil with the shiny side down. Dip your brush in some water and then pick up some of the color. And you're just going to, I'm using the brown because I'm going to dry brush this with some other colors, and brown is going to be my base for it. And you want to work kind of quickly, and you're just kind of getting it, you're just smearing it on there. And it's just going kind of everywhere because it's really watery and loose, and that's the way you want it to be because you want to be able to get down into all cracks and crevices. And then when you get a little bit of it on there, and you want to, before it dries, you want to take you a damp sponge and start wiping it back. And this is kind of hard to do because I want you to see what I'm doing and I can't see. So you want to wipe it back until you've exposed some of the bisque, and it's darker in the crevices and lighter on the ridges. And this is got some glitter in it so that whenever it dries, it's going to have a sparkly effect. And this is a creche that's going to hold a baby Jesus, and so the sparkly effect is going to create my halo for it. So you just kind of wipe it off until you get it like that, and then you come along and you work on it some more. If you have a spot where you've got your hot spot, hard to do, just put a little bit more on it. If you take more off than what you want off, just come back, put some more on it, rework it. Doesn't hurt a bit. Get the underneath side as well as the top, and you're going to get it all on there. And then before that dries, you're going to stop and you're going to wipe it back again with your sponge. I need to figure out a way to do this over my shoulder. Have a cameraman do it over my shoulder. So, and when you get through, you can kind of see here where it's lighter on the ridges and darker. This is where I got back to it with some water quicker than this was a little bit drier. So if you want it left darker, you let it dry a little bit more. And but once it's dry, you can keep coming back with some water, which is what I'm doing. And you can see that I'm lightening it up even some more. And I'm going to throw my sponge back in there. And this is drying a little bit quicker than I want it to, so I'm going to wet my brush. And now I'm coming back in and going to get it all over the bottom and everywhere on this until I have the whole piece covered. And the nice thing about working with brown or black, the dark colors, you can actually see, you know, the spots that you miss, where a lot of times when you're base coating with white on white, the best primers and that kind of stuff you can't see. But I'm going to show you a little secret about doing that in one of my other videos, because there's a really neat trick that lets you do it. So you just keep wiping it back, dipping back your brush back in there, back in the color. And this is not a real soft brush. It's kind of stiff, so that you can get down in the cracks and crevices. If this were a smooth piece, I would use a soft brush. But since it's a detailed piece, I'm using a stiff brush. And basically, that's all there is to using the washes or the picklings. And ceramics, we're working with a company to come out with some more colors on the picklings, and they're going to be marketed as Ann's washes. And so you can kind of see where the hot spot has kind of stayed there. So I'm just going to come along and dab some color on that and let it set for a few minutes and let it dry, and then I'm going to come back and wash it off again. But that's how you use the washes, the picklings. I have a real hard time not calling them color washes. Gare doesn't market those anymore. Don't know if they still have the trademark on it or not, but that's how you do a pickling. And I'll come back and show you something else later on. Have a great day, have fun painting, and enjoy using the pickling and the washes.